伝説じゃない
俺はルフィ、海賊王になる男だ。
Parasites are normal and it is good for them to be there. And that's what Mary is finding now in Africa, don't you? That the local people, the people who live on their traditional diets and with their traditional lifestyle, despite the fact that there is plenty of malaria around them and plenty of dengue and other things that we consider to be very, very dangerous, do not suffer from these things.
At all. They actually don't even believe it exists in their region. But tourists who go into the region get the infections. So it very much exists in the regions. Yes.
Because we tourists, we come from our Western world full of man-made chemicals and toxins, full of damage from electromagnetic pollution, with abnormal, unbalanced microbiomes in our bodies. We are prime targets because malaria and plasmodium is actually quite amazing. It does a powerful cleansing in your body. People who have malaria apparently never get autoimmune illnesses or cancer.
True. Yeah, that's true.
Never. It's uncomfortable to have malaria, uncomfortable to live with it, of course. It's not a nice thing, but you never get cancer, you never get autoimmunity because your body is cleansed with every cycle of this plasmodium when they hatch. And these things go around your body in their cycle, they clean you up.
You know what's so fascinating about that is that a lot of my friends in Zimbabwe, the thing that surprised me the most when I spent 6 months there last year, and what surprised me the most as I was talking to individuals was that everybody there, now these are people on a more modern diet, but they'd all gotten malaria, yellow fever. It was like the flu to them. It was like no big deal. Like, yeah, we get it. But the population there is so much healthier than those in the States. So much healthier. They don't have the chronic diseases, anything like we do. In fact, when I met with a health insurance company, we partnered up, put together health plans for them to save them money, right? So patients can go on these diets instead. And when I was talking to them, I was assuming, of course, diabetes is going to be a big issue. Let's take that off the table first. That's an easy one to reverse. No, not an issue in the country. Like, just not. All these things that are, 1 in 10 people in the entire world has diabetes, but not in these regions. It may have something to do with that, with the fact that they get malaria. How interesting.
Malaria is a healer. Every microbe on our planet is a healer and a cleanser. That is their purpose in nature. And if you got an infection, it means your body is polluted with some particular chemicals that need cleaning out, and only this particular microbe can clean them out. Your body has infinite wisdom. It knows who to employ for which job.
So
and
with
the same
these,
yeah.
Okay.
What did you want to say?
No, please. Sorry.
Yes, okay. And here I would like to mention cancer. What is cancer? Our mainstream medicine goes around in circles with genetics. Cancer is not genetic. Cancer is a parasite. When you accumulate it, when your body has accumulated a bunch of chemicals in your body will call to the microbiome and tell them, deal with it, please, the microbes. A microbial community will grow in that lump of toxicity, in that toxic lump. And the specific microbes that will grow there are the ones which love eating those particular chemicals and can neutralize them and remove them. There will be parasites there, there will be lots of larvae, but the basis of every microbial community are fungi. That's why Candida fungi will always be in every cancer, in every tumor, whether it is a lump or whether it is systemic. Fungi are the basis of every microbial community. So fungi will grow there first, and then because fungal mycelia are about 100 times bigger in size than the size of bacteria, and viruses are even smaller, and then there are protozoa. These other microbes, the fungal mycelia, the fungal network of mycelia, create like a roadwork, a motorway system, a highway system in the cancer, in the tumor. And bacteria, viruses, and other creatures build their little homes, their little villages, their little towns along that roadwork, and the nutrients are delivered along that roadwork, and toxins are removed. So it's a microbial community. Cancer. It's basically a mushroom that's grown in your tissues, in your lung or your skin or wherever it happens. It's a mushroom. And every mushroom has microbial community in it as well. It's not just a fungus. There are lots of bacteria, viruses, and other things in there too. So what happens? Because microbes have got a free market of genetics, they throw out genetics from their bodies, they pick up somebody else's genetics. Remember pleomorphism, they evolve, they change all the time. They play this game with your own human cells. Cancer cells are not human, they are hybrids. They're partially fungal and partially human, or partially viral or bacterial and partially human. And when this hybrid produces a baby, that baby becomes even less human and more fungal. And their babies are even more fungal and less human. And because fungi multiply and other microbes multiply very, very fast, far more faster, much faster than human cells multiply, cancer cells grow very fast and multiply very fast. And with every generation, it accelerates. It goes faster and faster. And because these are not human cells, these are hybrids, partially fungal, partially bacterial, partially human, your body rejects them. They don't work. They don't knit together. They don't work. They can't stick together. They reject it. They get piled up in that tumor, in that place. And because this is a lump of toxicity and the body has delegated this job to the microbes to deal with the whole situation, the body builds a capsule out of your own protein around the whole nest. It's a parasitic nest, in order for the immune system not to see it and not to kill all those microbes. So the immune system doesn't get involved in this process at that stage. If the toxins stopped coming into your body, if you had an aha moment and you changed your diet and changed your lifestyle and stopped using so many man-made chemicals on your body and in your environment, the toxins will stop coming. The microbial community will deal with the toxicity that was already there, clean the whole place up. Once the place is clean enough, your own body will dissolve that protein capsule around the place. The immune system will immediately see, and it will kill the whole microbial community. It will just take them out. It will escort them out of the body with thanks, with their cargo of the toxicity, so they can take it out. And all of us go through that. All of us develop this kind of foci in the body, and we don't even need to know about it. Cancer is not the problem. Cancer is the solution to the problem. The problem is the pollution. The problem is the toxicity. And the problem is the malnutrition that we create with our modern Western diets in the body, so the body cannot cleanse itself and cannot look after itself properly. Yeah. That is what cancer is. It is a microbial community. It is a parasitic nest. That is why metastasizing usually happens after surgery, because surgery cuts open into this nest. So all the babies and larvae get spilled into the bloodstream, distributed all over the body, and set up nests all over the place. Wow. Surgeons know about it. Oncologists in oncology, surgeons in oncology, they know about it. That is why they always recommend to follow surgery with chemotherapy or radiation, because they have no other things in their arsenal to try and prevent metastasizing. But metastasizing still happens as a result. So in order to deal with cancer, we don't want to go cut it, burn it, or irradiate it, or poison it. We want to remove toxicity, that's the cause of it in the first place, and nourish the body properly, and leave the body to deal with the situation itself. It will solve it beautifully on its own.
I've seen that. So I've been teaching for cancer, I've been teaching the ketogenic version of the GAPS diet. We do GAPS intro, stage 1, sometimes stage 2, and it works. I've seen it work for many cases of stage 4. In fact, there was 2 cases that were really interesting.
If you have any information related to this topic, please comment on the website, thevoidmillennia.com. Make an account is free so we can all share information, because sometimes comments get deleted or they get lost. On the website, everything is searchable.